Good morning. Welcome back to the English learning class. Today we are going to take up the grammar topic which we had already done, that is pronouns. And this video is primarily about the exercises of pronouns in your Everyday English Grammar book. So let's get started. This is your Everyday English Grammar and Composition book. You need to take out this book for the video that you are going to watch today. Okay, you might have already seen this page earlier in the other videos. I have again put this video. This is the page of your contents in the grammar textbook. The chapters which I have ticked, we have already done those chapters, and chapter 1 to 5 have already been asked to you in your unit test 1. So chapter 1 to chapter 5, you have already learned these topics, and now we proceed further with the next topic, which is pronouns. So I want you to turn your page to number 16, pronouns. Okay, so this is your page of pronouns, page number 16, chapter 6, pronouns. Okay, on this page, they have given us the definition of pronoun. A pronoun is a word used in a place of a noun. So what you can do is, you can take your pencil and scale and underline the definition of pronouns. A pronoun is a word used in a place of a noun. I hope you remember what is a noun. Names of people, places, animal, things, or ideas. And if I don't want to repeat those names again and again, I use a pronoun instead of a noun. Okay, they have given us examples and they have also given us different types of pronouns. So you need to underline that pronouns include I, me, we, us, you, he, him, she, her, it, they, them, mine, ours, yours, his, hers, and theirs. So these are different types of pronouns in general. Now, if you have again recapped and seen the yesterday's video, there are many types of pronouns. Okay, so we'll be taking one pronoun and its exercise in this video. So let's start with exercise A. In exercise A, they are telling us to rewrite the sentences using pronouns in place of the words in red. So in these 4 sentences, they have highlighted certain words with red, and instead of those red words, we have to use a pronoun. So we are not supposed to repeat the same word again. Let's take the first one. Don't touch the iron. The iron is hot. So they have highlighted the iron in the next sentence with red, and we have to use a pronoun instead of the words the iron. Don't touch the iron. It is hot. Because iron is a non-living thing, so we have used the pronoun it. Sentence number 2. Rajni is sleeping. Rajni is wearing a night suit. The night suit is pink. Okay, so if I don't want to repeat the names again of the red highlighted words, I use a pronoun instead of these words. I hope you are using your pencil and eraser. Those who have done this exercise, please recheck this exercise again. And those who have not yet completed this exercise and might have joined in late, you need to finish and write what is written on the screen. Okay, so let's start with the answer number 2. Rajni is sleeping. She is wearing a night suit. It is pink. Now Rajni is name of a girl, so I have used she instead of repeating Rajni again and again. And instead of the night suit, which is a non-living thing, I have used it. Sentence number 3. Zafar has not arrived yet. Zafar is always late. I must talk to Zafar today. Okay, Zafar has not arrived yet. The sentence remains the same. What changes is that Zafar is a boy. So instead of repeating his name again, I can use the word he in the next sentence. He is always late. I must talk to him today. Sentence number 4. Shalini went to a garden. There, Shalini met her friend. Shalini and her friend had a great time in the garden. Okay, so Shalini went to a garden. The first sentence remains as it is. Sentence number 2. There she met her friend. Shalini is a name of a girl, so I have used the pronoun she instead of repeating the name Shalini again. They had a great time in the garden. Because Shalini and her friend are plural, so I have used they instead of writing Shalini and her friend. So the pronoun they is used in sentence number 3. They had a great time in the garden. So exercise A is a general exercise about all the pronouns. Now the exercises that follow are divided into how many types of pronouns are there, and accordingly they have given us an exercise to solve. So the first type of pronoun they have given us is personal pronouns. Take your pencil and scale and let us underline what are personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used in place of names of persons, animals, and things. So usually proper nouns and common nouns. Okay. The table given to you with 3 points is very important. So you need to learn this for your upcoming test. Okay. Pronouns of the first person refer to the speaker. I, me, we, us. Number 2. Pronouns of the second person refer to the listener or the person or persons being spoken to, that is you. And number 3, pronouns of the third person refer to the persons, animals or things being spoken of. He, him, she, her, it, they and them. So this is the meaning of what are personal pronouns and how many types of personal pronouns are there. The personal pronouns are divided into 3 pronouns, first person, second person and third person. All the 3 are different. Now let's move on to the exercise of personal pronouns. So we move on to page number 17. Right, so this is your page number 17 and they have given on the top a table which is already divided properly. The first person is the speaker, I, me, we, us. The second person is the listener, it's you. And the third person, animal or thing spoken about. So we use he, him, she, her, it, they and them. So they have given us 2 exercises for personal pronouns. The second exercise is B. The instruction says that underline the personal pronouns and write whether they are in the first person, second person or third person. So, the first example is already done for you. They have given you the sentence, we will take part in the marathon. It is on Monday. So, we is a pronoun and it is a pronoun. So, we underline the pronouns in the sentence. And then in the next blank line that is given to us, we are supposed to write which type of pronoun is we. Is it a first person, second person, or third person? Okay, so they have written for us, we is a first person pronoun and it is a third person pronoun. Let's start with other sentences. Sentence number 2. We will also ask others to join us. In this sentence, you have two pronouns, we and us. So we is a first person pronoun and us is also a first person pronoun. I have already written it so you can observe the screen and write the same way in your book. Sentence number 3. I am sure we will have a good time. In this sentence also we have two pronouns, I and we. I is a first person pronoun and we is also a first person pronoun. Sentence number 4. They will give the money to the poor. It is a noble effort. In this sentence, you have two pronouns. They is a third person pronoun and it is also a third person pronoun. Number 5. Shweta said she would also come. You can come with her. In this sentence, we have three pronouns. She is a third person pronoun. You is a second person pronoun. And her is a third person pronoun. Okay, so this was exercise B. Now let us move on to exercise C. Fill in the blanks with suitable personal pronouns. So we have to fill in the blanks with appropriate personal pronouns. The personal pronouns are already given in the table above in your book. You can see and do it. Right now, you can write it or you can just check your work if you have written. Sentence number 1. Yamini lives across the street. She is my friend. Number 2. Abhay and Arun are running to school. They are late. Now, Abhay and Arun are plural, so I have used they. Third one. The dog was hungry. It lapped up all the milk. The dog, we use it. Number 4. Raghu has a younger sister. He loves her a lot. So instead of Raghu, we have written he, and instead of sister, we have written her. Number 5. Neha said to Chitra, do not worry, Chitra. We will help you with the homework. Number 6. The choir from the other school is performing now. We will perform after them. Number 7. Raman said, this is Rahul's pen. I myself kept it here. And number 8. Smita was participating in a play in a school function. She invited her grandfather for it. He enjoyed watching the play. Okay, so we are finished with exercise B and C. Let's move on to page number 18. The next type of pronoun is possessive pronouns. You need to underline the meaning, the definition of possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show possession, belonging, or ownership. They have given you a few examples for it. Okay, and below that they have given us a table of possessive pronoun. So if you are a first person, you use mine and ours. If you are a second person, you use yours, and third person, his, hers, theirs, and its. So this table is also important to learn. So you know how many types of personal pronouns are there and how many types of possessive pronouns are there. So we move forward with our exercise D. Fill in the blanks with suitable pronouns. So they have already divided the possessive pronouns. I have to see from up and fill in the blank appropriately. Okay, the first one. The book belongs to Sonam. It is hers. Number 2. The farmhouse on the hill is ours. We go there every summer. Number 3. These scarves belong to Anandi and me. They are ours. Number 4. I brought those pens. They are mine. Number 5. My mother gifted that tie to my brother. It is his. Number 6. Whose shirts are these? Are they yours? Number 7. Renu borrowed my crayons. She had given hers to the poor child she saw on the road. Number 8. The rabbits ran into a burrow. Is that burrow theirs? Number 9. If my sister doesn't get a new toy, she will take mine. And number 10. It is for Rahul to decide. The decision is his. Okay, so this was exercise D on page number 18. Let's move on to page number 19 with another pronouns. Right, so on page number 19, they have given us a passage. And in this passage, they have highlighted few words in red. And we are supposed to use suitable pronouns from personal as well as possessive and rewrite the passage again. Please keep in mind that you need to rewrite the passage again. The way I have written, you're supposed to write the same way. Okay, let's start with the passage. So I'm rewriting the passage again. Those who have written, please check your work, and those who have not written, please do your work along with this video. You can, or later on. Bobby and Varun are best friends. They are neighbors. They go to the same school. All the teachers are fond of them because they always finish their work on time. They are in the school cricket team. Bobby is a batsman. His parents gave him a bat on his birthday. Varun is the wicketkeeper of the school team. He is also the captain of the team. So instead of these red highlighted words and repeating the names again and again, we have used the pronouns. Okay, let's move forward to page number 20. The third type of pronouns are demonstrative pronouns. Now, demonstrative pronouns are of 4 kinds: this, these, that, those. Let's underline the definition of demonstrative pronouns. Okay, the words this, these, that, and those are used here to point out one or more things. This refers to a ball. These refers to bats. That refers to a toy. And those refers to toys. They are called demonstrative pronouns. Now, why are they called demonstrative pronouns? It is because they point at or demonstrate the items to which they refer. So whenever I point out something or a person or a place, it becomes a demonstrative pronoun because I'm talking about that particular noun. So there are 4 types of demonstrative pronouns. This is used for a thing which is near to you. These is used for things which are near and they are plural. That is used for thing which is little far away from you and is singular. And those is used for things which is far away from you and they are plural. Okay, exercise number F. The instruction says, underline the pronouns in the following sentences and write what type they are. This exercise is almost similar to the exercise B that we did for personal pronouns. So we are going to repeat the same way. So first we are going to underline the demonstrative pronouns or the personal pronouns and the possessive pronouns, and then we are going to write which type they are. Okay. First is an example which is already done for you. So I start with the second one. That is a blue kite. It is flying so high. That is the first demonstrative pronoun and it is a personal pronoun. Number 3. These are Sanjay's pencils. They are not mine. So there are 3 pronouns. These is demonstrative pronoun. They, personal pronoun. And mine, possessive pronoun. Number 4. Those are Sugandha's dolls. They are kept on the topmost shelf. Again, you have 2 pronouns. Those is demonstrative pronouns and they is personal pronoun. Number 5. I am going to Kanya's house. You should go to yours. There are 3 pronouns. I is personal pronoun, you is personal pronoun, and yours is possessive pronoun. Okay, now the next box below tells us about I or me. They're both personal pronouns, first person. Okay, they refer to a speaker. They are replaced in the sentence if we are talking about another person and ourselves. For this in detail, let's move on to page number 21. Okay, so we were there in I and me. Now in English language, whenever you are speaking about yourself and one more person, and when you're talking about both of you, the general rule says that you talk about the other person first and then you talk about yourself, which means that to know if you have used I or the word me correctly in a sentence, leave the other person's name out and read the sentence. So they have given us an example. First one, Ronitz and I play tennis. Okay, and then I say I play tennis. Both the sentences are correct. Okay, Ronit and me play tennis. Me play tennis. Both the sentences are wrong. If I'm talking about myself, I use I. Okay. Number 2, do you want to play with Ronit and me? So instead of me, I have to use I, which seems to be appropriate. Do you want to play with me is a correct sentence. Do you want to play with Ronit and I is an incorrect sentence. And do you want to play with I is also an incorrect sentence. So do you want to play with me is a correct sentence. Okay. Exercise G tells us to rewrite the sentences correctly because they have not put me, I, and the name of a person in appropriate place. So you need to rewrite the sentences. Let's start with the first one. The teacher gave the books to me and Harjinder. Okay, so the general rule says, but we have to put Harjinder's name first and then our name, that is me. Okay. The teacher gave the books to Harjinder and me. Full stop. Sentence number 2. Sonia, I and Jagan are going to play. Again, we name the other people first and then we use I for ourselves. So Sonia, Jagan and I are going to school. Number 3. My father bought ice creams for me and my sister. Answer is, my father bought ice creams for my sister and me. Number 4. Do you want to share your chocolate with me and Vivek? Do you want to share your chocolate with Vivek and me? Number 5. I and Yuki like to play video games. Yuki and I like to play video games. Number 6. Cheryl, me and Ajay are going to the fair together. Cheryl, Ajay and I are going to the fair together. Number 7. Parampreet and me made this cake for you. Parampreet and I made this cake for you. Number 8. I and Sadaf go to the same school. Sadaf and I go to the same school. Okay, so these are the exercises of pronouns. I hope you have done and written your work neatly with a pencil up till now. If you have any changes, please solve it. Okay, so here we finish off with the exercises of the Everyday English Grammar Chapter 6 Pronouns also. Thank you for watching the video and I hope all the exercises are complete by now. You need to subscribe to my channel on YouTube to view this video and you can follow the playlist to watch other upcoming videos. See you.